Hello and good evening. I apologize for the sudden disappearance that was Tuesday. I said nothing, but hopefully tonight I can make it up. This new work schedule has been busting me down mentally, but I think I'm starting to get a grip again. Nonetheless, we're back, we're alive, we're here. But more importantly, we're just back to miniature paint. It's a little bit different today, just because I might just bounce around between model to model depending on what I finish. So I've got a little assortment. Oh, music died down. Got a little assortment. It's going to be the 40K. I also have Shatterpoint with me, which is, it's going to be prevalent for this coming weekend because I'm going to be doing some practice games and I'm just getting them all ready. We've got one full thing good to go. I'll show it up on the big old camera when I back it off. But we got two section armies we're working on today. One's gonna be Mandalorian themed. Another one is Imperial themed, which I was super happy that I finally got the models for. And then of course we've got some for the 40K. We've got the Imperial fists. I still have that other Grey Knight Brother Captain I want to finish up for posterity reasons. After that, I'm not too sure. I've got some spare boys on the side, but we're mostly going to focus on these for the practice game, and your dear lad is trying to climb back and get roped back into 40K tournament play, which is going to be super excited. Trying to join up in a doubles tournament in about a week or so time, so we're gonna see how that goes. But until then, let's get back to this lovely mess. We got a heavy intercessor ready. But shall we? Oh, right. I put it down without showing it, but we'll back it off just to show them off. I finally decided what I wanted the basing to be for the Mandalorian, so I decided to go for Mando Season 3 sort of ruins. So they're all chilling out on their own thing right there. I can back it off just a little bit more for the full focus. Without squashing the other models. There they all are. So we got them situated for the little Sunday-Saturday game I have planned. And then we've already started on the Imperials in the back, going for a little jungle theme. We've got the Shore Troopers. I was doing them actually earlier in the week. We've got the little jungle things. I still haven't figured out how to properly do these leaves, but it's perfectly fine. I have them at like a little battle-ready state. And I finally know how I want to do the dirt that I've made for the jungle base. Because I'd remembered I saved up some wood chippings from working with some carpentry projects with the family. And then over on the side we've got the I kind of did these off to the side by myself just because they're Death Troopers. They're not really too interesting to paint to a battle-ready scheme. If you're trying to go super crazy with them, you could go into the whole color scheme with them, but for now it's just brushed on rubber black, some of the some dry brushing the edges with white, going on to a bit of gray. Hello Jason, thank you for stopping by. Just chatting about some miniatures for tabletopping. We got Star Wars Shatterpoint, we got 40K. And I have a very stubborn wet palette that won't get rid of its air bubbles. And I think I might as well just start on this. I luckily still have the other intercessors to my side for reference to what I did. It's crazy, after painting all this doing good. Are you up for some paintings right now? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm gonna start right now if that's what you mean, though. anything clogged here? I'm not too sure. I'm mostly just looking for areas that were not completely hit by the big makeup brush of yellow orch that one time. Hey, good evening, Goth. How you doing? It's been a bit. Thank you for the bonk. Glad those bonks still work. That caption thing failed me, which I'm super sad about. I gotta get you guys some more little notifications to spend your null oil on. I've just been dying recently from the schedule change. I've been making my body suffer. And every time I get home, it's just, okay, sleep now before you break down. I've been behind on a lot of shit. Behind on podcasts, fucking everything. Building up some Gene Stealers? Heck yeah. Yeah, Jason, we're gonna get into a whole big swing. And we'll see how the night goes. The 40k probably will take a bit more time because yellow is a piece of shit. Trying to get this battle line out of the way because it's been staring me in the face. Got 340 points of Gene Stealer Cult. Let's go. What kind of theme are you going for the Gene Stealers? I've always thought if I ever tried building that army and painting them, I'd try to do like a Dead Space theme for the armor. There we go. Always gotta keep double checking that damn camera. Okay. Got some new stuff. Heck yeah. Yellow fabric and everything else is the same. Nice, simple. I like it. I guess I can show a before and after to anyone who's new. Basically, we're looking for this final effect for our boys in yellow. They're going to be grimed up, coming off a D-Day. Actually, I might keep them right there. If you're wondering why I'm just nitpicking with the yellow orch and the black covering. You know, I don't know why I haven't done this yet. I see a lot of painters have their, like, completed or, like, finished pictures on the side of what they've done as, like, a little reference portfolio. I should really just do that instead of just whipping out the miniatures. It would save me time and satisfy curiosity. Have I been giving them? I gave one unique to the sergeant, so I don't have to worry too much about going up here. I'm gonna need browns, the metals. I don't have to go too crazy though. I do have to reach in there. Yeah, old reliable, baby. Never fails. That's right, I do those differently though. I guess white can be for heavies. And I'll keep black for the bottom line boys. That sounds fine. Heck yeah. A little more yellow on the front, the back. Luckily, that's just browns. Have I fucked up any of the placements? A little bit. I can actually use this to tidy up. Have I missed anything? Good night, it's 1 a.m. for you. You're in Britain, you sassy Sue. Well, have a good night. Stay safe and get some shut-eye, because I know sleep is in short supply. Thank you for stopping by. And good luck on that Gene Stealer cult. Thank you for the bonk. I should say this, chat. As Goth has demonstrated, if you want to just quickly grab my attention, do not be afraid to quickly bonk me, because I will get lost in the sauce. And I do apologize, I may just completely ignore you for like an hour and a half at a time. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, I'm actually cracking. Thank you for the stretch, chat. You really just got me to remember to get my medals in order. I've been burning a lot of my black metal. Damn it. I need to find more. You bonk me when I don't look at chat. Thank you. Again, that keeps me accountable. I hate it when someone comes in and tries to ask me questions and I'm over here in like fucking like Gollum trance, just wondering about colors and if this is right. They all of a sudden just start seeing me covet a ring. My precious. Red. I need the buff. So that's there. That's covered there. Am I missing anything? I guess I could take Lead Belcher. For what purpose, though? I need browns, though. What's this thing one thing? I have not been using Deathclaw at all, have I? I mean, the only reason I use it is for, like, desert nowadays. And that's also because I have not continued the Tyranids at all. I did the Parasite, I did the Broodlord, and I just stopped. You're really good at painting, your color scheme is awesome. Thank you, man. A lot of you guys have been saying that, and it warms my heart when people say that. It really does, because it means this progress is climbing. I used to be shit tier. But it's also your guys' progress as well, because painting for you has gotten me to progress further. And it's why I can focus and paint to a very good competitive standard now. Eventually down the line, when I get more tools and such, I want to do even crazier shit for you guys. I'm allowed to let the demon out, to put in plain words. The crazy imagination demon. Looking back at it now, oh, I almost spilled the water. I missed the cup. That's what I mean when I get lost in my sauce. Yeah, give me the Lead Belcher. I think I want to also take a second look at my jungle bases again. I want to see if there's another simple one I can do, because I only took like a quick glance online at how people do it. And I want to see if I can tweak it a bit before I continue on with the rest of these models. That Belcher is definitely going on you, though. You are the centerpiece of my bolt guns. Oh yeah, this was the gun hole that I went a little sicko mode on to see if I could expand it to its rim, and it looks really kind of weird. I also need Formula P3. Yeah, dude, I feel in the zone tonight. I've been in such a crappy mood lately to try and force myself to paint. And I know I shouldn't, but like, I'm running out of time to do this shit sometimes. But it sucks even more when I stop halfway, and it just looks like shit. And I get even more pissed off, and it becomes an endless cycle. Some life advice to you, chat. Never paint angry. You want to see what happens when you paint angry? This is what happens. This guy's been sitting on my desk for, I think, 2 months now. No, probably even longer. I started him one day, never continued him. Because I was so pissed off that day. I don't know. Everyone's different. I just know I should not paint angry. Great. I'm also gonna have to get some transfers ready. Was there really only that bit? Oh shit, lost him. Oh wait, you're not old reliable. You're a new brush. I just noticed this, because you don't have your scar markings. Thought you were from your tip. Been bamboozled. Yeah, that speed paint black is good for quick masking. That's about it though. But it's fine. Gets the point across. Good. Clean up the bolt gun. It needs to be yellow. No, nothing special on the helmet. It's a simple battle boy that isn't the sergeant. Got the sergeant helmet already. What I do need is more brown for that intermediate. Between painting heavy intercessors and playing Space Marine 2, I've been delving a lot into Gravis. It's a lot to absorb. That's right, I need to continue the grind for... I promised myself I would max out all the characters, they introduced the stupid fucking prestige levels. Just kidding, I love them. Prestige actually gives a big old benefit to the builds. Is it a pain in the ass to max level 4 times? Yes. It's the same fucking gripe I had back in COD. It's honestly why I barely ever prestiged in COD, old CODs anyway. What was the furthest I ever did? I think the furthest I ever prestiged, at least in old CODs, was Black Ops 2. I think I did it 3 times, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is fucking stupid. I only care about getting the gun skins. I think the reason I don't mind in Space Marine 2 at all is, it's literally, what is it? It's literally what? Basically level 100, because it's 25 levels per prestige. So you basically level 100 a unit. Speaking of, I think we're close to just adding on the final touches. Close to the middle biddies. Oh, there's a little parchment on the bolt rifle. The heavy bolt rifle. I apologize. I really gotta see about a list utilizing these boys. They're super fat and sluggish, but I really want to see if I can make it work, because I love the fact that their damage profile is chunky as well as their toughness. And then paired up with a Gravis Captain that could also have a heavy bolt rifle that is damage 3 now is disgusting. I think at that point, if I wanted to run them, I would have to run a different detachment and not Anvil Siege. But that's the whole fucking point. Give the heavy weapons fucking +1 to wound. But they gotta stand still. Fuck. Such a double-edged sword. Such a nice, cool army rule that's held back by the fact you can't move to get its bonus. That's... There we go. Did I give his bolt rifle that treatment? Oh, I couldn't reach it. Okay. That makes more sense. There we go. Okay. I'm dancing, mama. Son, don't fuck up the parchment. Nice job there, son. All good there. I don't have a white to highlight with. Ay, ay, ay. Light gray. There we go. A little bit special for the bolt gun. Try it again. Much better. There we go. I think in the future, if I ever try to do commission painting, I don't know if I could do commission armies. I think I'd lose my mind. The battle line troops are cool. I don't know if I could do continuous ones of them. I struggle to do this shit. And I love Space Marines. It's just so boring. At least with characters every time. It's such a unique setting. You can work on them like tightly, and it's just battle line units. It's just the same over and over and over again. It's very mind-numbing. Which is why I'm terrified when I have to do Tyranids. I have to paint so many Hormagaunts. It's also coming from a guy who eventually wants to do Guard. Like, what's it going to be like then? I know they're smaller, but I think I just got to come up with a creative way that still keeps me injected into painting them. But I have to do 10 of those Hormagaunts for a special little display. And that one's going to piss me off. Shilling's gone. Yes. There we go. Ace. Finger. There we go. There we go. Chat, I do believe we're ready to start giving this lad his muddy colors. Have I started doing the emerald? I think I did, right? Yeah. Saved me time, so I didn't have to form up a green every time. Give me a little itty-bitty green. Don't fuck up the eyes now, son. Eh, close enough, son. There is one part I missed. There's little, where the little metal beads inside that damn mask. There we go. And now for funny little emerald green. There we go. God, that is impossible to tell. Nothing. I really do need a better art cam down the line. Give me 102 each. Oh, you're a diva. There you go. Now you can see a little eye indent. There we go. Just had to breathe in like a sniper from Modern Warfare. In the track. There we go. Yep, time for Sauce Central. You, and you. Oh. They explode. Shift you over a bit. There we go. Actually, you know what? Swap over to you? Yes. I think I enjoyed using you as a wash deliver. Level 1 of the washes begins. Move you away so I don't knock you over. Need to be sure to get myself that battle line transfer. I'm gonna let that dry for 2 seconds. Get me some battle line triangles. There we go. Exacto Knife is starting to go dull. You know what, while I have it here, make a notch there. Make a notch there. And a notch here. There we go. I tend to make my cuts into the transfers after the fact. That should make it better to work with. If you're wondering why I'm cutting into the transfer piece that I'm trying to put on, it's so it lays flat, because these things tend to curl up. There's the water. Let that sit. I'm gonna wait. I don't usually. No, I don't need to wait. I could actually use gray. Set you up inside the wet palette, just in case you do spill. And that way I have an easy access area for you. I can reach you. Sounds like a plan and a half. So how are things with you, chat? What other interesting armies are you guys making? We've heard Gene Stealer cults today. What else we got? Who's up on the stump with me? Wants to talk shop? No, that's covered. I can go forward with some little shop talk. Besides 40k, like I said, Shatterpoint. I might have been a little bit misleading when I said I was only doing 2 armies. Essentially 2 armies, 2 battle groups. I do have a third in the wings. I'm super happy to build up because they finally released another clone primary unit. And I could finally do an all clone list. So it's, I actually have them off to the side that I can throw on, but... It's essentially, if you've played the Republic Commando game, you've got Delta Squad. This is essentially like the third army I'm going to have set up, ready to play. And then we've got, at least the way I'm running it, you've got the Bad Batch, which includes Hunter, Crosshair, Tech, and Echo, for a full clone lineup. I'm gonna see how that plays out. I know the more optimal way to play the Bad Batch is just to run Wrecker and Omega. I'm gonna see how this one plays out, just because I really enjoy snipers and Crosshair as a character. I really dig the dude a lot. Thinking of, I should just have you guys set up here, so I can have you on the chopping block. But I'm super excited for that. Three armies. I think the fourth set army that or set squad that I've been trying to make for that game is an all Jedi themed one, but they're still missing one more supporting unit to be able to run, because all they have right now is a set for Padawan learners, and you can't run a double set of that. Can't even do an all Sith unit either. Was that enough yellow? I think so. No, maybe not. I want to include some more in the pauldrons. That's what it was. What I was initially missing. Here we go. Drop it. How are you? Oh, you're flopping off already. Good. Okay, just apply paint. You ready to ship off? Super beautiful water. Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay. We can take a few seconds. Take a little sip. Dude, being back in the groove feels so good. I was in such a quick little rut for like the past 2 days. Just did not feel like working on anything, and I was super bummed. I mean, that just happens. Sometimes you just get... I think it's officially called like writer's block or something, like just like a creative block or creative like road bump. And you just can't help but power through it. You just gotta do that. Just every day I sit over here marveling at the pile of shame that I eventually have to go through. just sucks. But needs to be done. On the plus side, I actually get to talk about this real quick. A new thing finished up, which I'm super happy about. One of the artists I commissioned something for finally finished up. We got a little timestamp banner to work with now. Bring it up in yeah. Bring it up for the live scene. Look at that dude. Oh, right, it's covered. I need to clear that out and turn that back on. Hey, there it is. Look at that dude. Look at that dude with the old ponytail I had cut. But they did a great job of setting this up. I was super happy with how it came out. Little hobby stump. And got a nice little stream schedule I can work with and pop it into the Discord, which I think is going to be super nice. And I can also use it for when I want to make posts on Twitter. Awesome way to go out. I think maybe down the line I'll have them, like, tune up the little miniatures here, maybe add some extra shit, but for now it's a good, nice little starting point. And my detraction to bring us back to the art has worked. Because now the paint is dried. And we can move on and apply But I'm seriously super happy with that. When they showed me the work in progress and I got to see myself in that little cartoon form, I was actually just giggling my ass off. I have to say giggle because I was like in a work area, so I couldn't really just start bursting out laughing. I just love how he's smile contemplating. Like that smile you have to keep up in the middle of a tabletop game, when in reality you're just like, God damn it. Alright. There's our little battle line marker. And I can apply. I need to apply a thin coat of art so it sticks. It doesn't come off. Then afterwards you can apply more wash to it. There we go. And while we let that to dry, I think I'm gonna keep this over here. We can quickly swap over to a Shatterpoint mini. I can actually start doing a little bit of basing for the Death Troopers. Because I need to set them up, one with the dirt and then the wood shavings. This fucking instant cure is gonna piss me off. That, get me a rock. Perfect. I need some moss. It's a whole big old thing. That should be enough. I seriously debated, bring them over. I honestly debated giving these guys another, like, winter basing, because General Lears is a part of the whole thing. But I was kind of just sitting there going, I already do winter for Infinity, so maybe think of something else that I can use. And I thought, and I said, well, I haven't done jungle yet, so why not do that? Are you seriously not cutting in front of my salad? Thank you. rock to get its own peach fuzz. Okay. Actually, I might need to dig a bit. I honestly did not realize how difficult the jungle basing was going to be, because you look at other ones online and then you look at yours and it's a Homer Simpson moment. It's kind of crazy. Like, arid desert, perfectly simple. It's just sand. Then you get to actual lush greenery and not like mud or shit. You're just like, well, I have to include a ton of things or this is going to look like ass. In my opinion, it kind of still looks like ass, but it's not complete crap like it was before. This poses a unique usefulness. There we go. My whole little stick of magnets. Please, God. There we go. Alright, ad break. See you guys in 30 seconds. I'll leave it here for the time for people to catch up. If you know anything, I'm just going to be working on this. Where did I leave it? To drown up. There we go. Did I miss the ad break ending? If I did, welcome back. If I didn't, then welcome back in a few seconds. Regardless, you didn't miss much. We just got the dirt on. Should be almost clear. There we go. Okay. That boy's good to go. Dirt crap off of me. Yep. Next. Come on, you. God. That's how you can tell this thing has been used to hell and back. Hold you up there for a second. The beauties of having a magnetic holder. this instant cure wasn't such a pain in the ass to work with. I love it for how well it works, but it kind of works a little too well sometimes. God help you if you get it stuck on your hands. Come on now, there we go. Alright. Those two dry. Meantime, you stay over here. In case I might need you again. Probably will. But we can swap back over. That should be secure. Yeah, basically. Not you, it's you I need. Sepia. It's every which way for Sepia. Then I need the Agrax for the final mud. And after that it's null. Which is perfectly fine. There we go. Oh. That off. There it is. That gets a little bit. Shiny gun barrel. There we go. Time for Muddy Time Junction. Hey. And that's our boy right there. Matching up with his squad leader. The Muckin' Grum. All that's left is the Null Oil. And that's just for the metal parts, i.e. the bolt gun. there we are. There's our boy. I got a new idea for gunk now. Nice. Tried something quickly with like the little yellow and Agrax Earth Shade. That's good now. Torn, it's nice and magied up. But I do always like to incorporate a little bit of the sponge. Where is the sponge, actually? Good old spongety sponge. I wonder if I should incorporate the toothbrush method. I know a lot of people find success in that. But there we go. And his basing's easy. It's just all the gravel, and then we throw in... Oh my good gosh. Emperor preserve me. I'm about to break my fingers again. Trying to mold it before it gets hard. Yeah, here we go. You need good tweezers for this. harden for a second. And I'll also deal with this. That crap off. Alright. Wait for that glue to harden. Swap over to here. Swings and roundabouts. Alright. Alright, so I think they're both. He's walking. So I think they can both have the rocks in the middle. Nope, stay. There's fun. I might actually need a super big one of those. I thought I would never need to, and now I do. I need to get one anyway. Crossing like this, yeah. Then have some of the jungle leaves route around. Next question is if I can do this correctly. Nah, that's not gonna work. I have to use tools over there. Brute force it. No, not really. Alright. Got a little pocket tool I can use for this specific situation. There we go. When in doubt, rip the top off. Use it like this. Very carefully. Alright. I don't have... You know what I can do? I can set up paper towel underneath so I don't have to clean up too much. Just apply with sprinkles. We are. I'm wondering if I can easily shortcut this if I mix the two together. I don't know if it would work the way I think it does, though. Or the way I think it will, is the correct sentence. Shake off all the loose shit. Let that harden. The excess shit. That's why I like water as a deactivator for this thing. to set these both aside. Don't cause any more problems. Nope. Just set them off to the side over here. With the brush, with that. Move on to basing the marine model, which is going to be super quick. And requires me to have this. Relatively hard, right? Good. I need rubber black. Where did I put you? There you are, rubber. Yeah, as you can see, the basing process is kind of just whatever. I think way down the line, when I get way more intricate in how the stuff goes, I might just dedicate an entire day to basing miniatures. Gosh darn it. Alright, hold on. I thought I cleaned off the sides well enough, but I'm guessing I did not. Much better. Yeah, some points were stuck. That connect to the foot. Hey, there he is. Another finished bolt rifle. 3 out of 5. We've got our heavy guy. We've got a standard bolt guy. And then we've got our sergeant. Slowly but surely. It gets boring, man. I hate saying that about my Imperial Fists, but it's just battle line is just super boring to paint. I have to leave you out so I can matte spray you. Don't feel like doing another one of those. Could finish. I'm trying to think. I'm at a little standstill. I'll throw, we can throw Death Trooper on the chopping block. Well, this is the secondary version, so there's going to be a little bit more of an intricate thing to him. The best part is I can use the little rubber black section I have. Shot there. He's going to be super quick. It's... When I did the Death Troopers, I think it literally took me 15 minutes per guy. It's super easy. I just do a quick, I'll show you. I go rubber black into a dry brush. Because it gives the sleek shine that I'm looking for. I kind of messed up the primer a bit. If I didn't, I could have just gone straight into dry brushing. But I mean, like, apart from Stormtroopers, I think Death Troopers are like the second easiest to consider the paint scheme. Actually, no, they might be the easiest because I think it's always just straight dark colors. Like, the only color you see is from their visors as well as their weapons. You will have your day in the sun weapon. Okay. And then we have the rubber black ready for it. Soaked in now, and now I can set it off to the side. Yeah, this thing's getting coated in glue, but it's fine. It's a spreading tool for a reason. I want a quick reference for what I'm looking at. Where exactly... I mean, for a base look line, there really isn't much color. You'd really have to think up your own pure color scheme for them. Because it really is just black and then metal. Is there... Wait. There's... Yeah, it's an escort, and then the one that, Tarkin. Frickin', Krennic. Oh, no, this is the right, because this one is the specialist, the one that Krennic has is the escort. What's the difference between them? Hold on a minute. I just noticed this. Frick. Death Troopers, here we go. Not this one. Give me Empire, please. Storm Trooper. There we go. Okay. That's right. The specialist is the 5. The one I think I'm currently using is the 4. Right? Sorry, discipline after attacking target. It's not moved. Or is it the, what are these? 4? Oh, wait, Krennic's a 9, right? Hold on. Krennic is a 9? Yes, he is a 9. No, it is the specialist I'm using. Not the, yeah, this is the one, yeah. Yeah, each character in this unit may dash. So what is the difference between points? Is he heavier? May dash. If the chosen unit has any damage, each character's unit may reposition instead. Then choose an enemy with 3 inches. That chosen unit gains. Oh, so with his dash, he can inflict a debuff instead of that on his activation. Tactical advance. Each character may dash. If any characters use dash, he needs a focus action. Choose this unit or an allied Galactic Empire supporting unit may dash. Then if one of characters in the unit are engaged, choose one of the enemy units. Chosen ally unit gains exposed. The enemy gets exposed. I think that one's a little bit different, and where you would want the other one instead for the focus. Disciplined. Pay a force after an attack targeting a character. This unit is resolved. If the unit is not wounded, may use this ability. Each character's unit may reposition toward an active objective after the move is resolved. If no characters in this unit are engaged, it means Hunker. Discipline's another good one. What's the auto for him? Makes an attack spell or combat action. Oh, after a character, that's right. When he can make a 5 dice. That's why I chose it. It's an extra fucking attack if I wanted to. And then characters unit have protection and immunity from exposed. And what does he have? And sharpshooter 1. See, that's the thing. It's like one has the better overall damage output. What's his trait? He's stamina 9. 2. What is he? Stamina 2, 8. Is his shooting better? Oh no, the shooting's the same. 11. That's the rifle. What's the difference? What's his expertise let him do? Oh, lets him dash? Yeah, lets him dash. And then the other one is just flat damage, right? Oh, the escort is slightly better. Let's see. Damage, exposed, damage push. Damage move, damage, exposed, damage. He doesn't heal, but he pushes, does all that. The other one is just flat damage. The escort might be the move, actually. Oh, but no, I could still run it. I don't know what to call it. This is just straight Galactic Civil War. That one's Galactic Civil War. And yeah, that's the better option. Are there other leaders I could run instead? I apologize for the sidetracking. I'm just curious. Is Empire not an attack? Really? Reign of the Empire? Is that one? Are you serious? Dude, come on. You're getting ridiculous now. Oh my god, fuck it. Just look myself. You could run it with Moff Gideon. Well, it's not really what I'm going for, but the other Death Trooper would be what I'm going for. I'm kind of sacrificing an SP, but it's looking for a better unit that works better with what I'm going for. Shit. he just... Actually, no. No, no. What I'm looking for is still fine, because I can use that SP. Protection and immunity is fine. Yeah, can throw them into combat. Character in this unit makes an attack. Yeah, you can just spend a force for an immediate 5 dice attack. It's just flat damage. Push, push, heal. The heal is nice. More damage, debuffs, more pushing. Does he have the better tree, too? He kind of just has the better tree, too. Fuck. I might have picked the wrong Death Trooper. Secondary. I mean, it's fine. I could run them as either or. It's a fucking death. Literally the only difference is one of them has a little scope thing on their head. If I wanted to run it as the other one, I could. It's literally no difference. Fuck, dude. Does the other one have Stormtrooper? It should, though. Yeah, the other one has Stormtrooper. Death Trooper, Galactic Empire. Yeah. Sharpshooter 1. Yeah, that matters. Oh, that matters. Yeah, and then reposition. He's just able to allow reposition. Yeah. This game's... Yeah, it's the choice of either heavy enemy damage or more utility. I might have to find where that Death Trooper is. I think I can find him now. Let me go look for him now. Well, I feel vindicated. I was actually genuinely right. You can look at both of these. There generally is no difference. They look exactly the same, so I can run it as either or. Which is perfect, because that means I don't have to paint up this. So I probably would just run it as the, the Death Trooper Escort. Because it's a lot more bang for my buck with the supporting. It has its own coverage on extra shooting. And then he's able to make focus actions, which is just better overall for more damage. He doesn't have, what is it? After attacking target can use resolved as soon as he's not wounded. May reposition toward an active objective. He also has utility for that, too. I can fuck around with it to see how I like it. So it'll count as both of them. Either the Specialist or the Escort. Well, that was some fun learning time with TheLGod. Learning time about different unit stats. It's that little bit of crap, man. You just never know. But yeah, I was vindicated in looking up the colors too. It's not gonna matter. I can do this, however. Just give the grenades some color. And by color, I mean metal. This is the whole Death Trooper. I'm not fucking with you, by the way. It's just some metal here and there, and then some extra light. Where is that? It's you, isn't it? Yeah. I can bring Old Reliable over. You're the other good one, right? Yes. Yes. Good. I was hoping it was dry. I think it's dry now. Yeah. Even when a unit is fully clad in black, you gotta be able to find the grooves. There we go. There we go. You know, after focusing so hard on the Marine, it's nice to go after something simple. And we need the little bit of green for those lovely visors. go. Too much. There we go. Phew. It's so crazy, it just won't work. There we go. There's our boy in green. I don't think there's anywhere. Oh, you know what I can do is this. Those little pouches. And then all we do is trust in this. And that'll give us the last little bit of Death Trooper touch we need. Oh, that's right, I couldn't find it. Good old Null Oil. Giving a battle-ready shine since 1990. Actually, I don't know when Null Oil came out. That could be completely false. Needless to say, we have our boy. Try and tidy up the Null Oil a bit. There we go. That fixes up the lighting problem. And I think after that, just need a little bit of a touching highlight here. Two lovely targeting reticles. There we go. And then we have a singular flashlight. Hey. And behold, the Death Trooper is ready to fulfill whatever task he needs. I was able to give a little bit more color to these guys. And by color, I just meant like shading. Alrighty, that leaves 3 more for the Stormtrooper squad, or deploy the garrison. And I completely missed my little break timer because I was adept in, or sucked up into painting. I will be right back. Oh, wrong click section. I'll be right back. Just gonna take a quick little 5-minute. Probably won't even be that long, but just gonna refresh. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hey, we're back. Almost clicked the wrong scene again. That would have been embarrassing. So that's him ready for the mat. Which actually, I forgot that's why you're still down. Oh, good catch, boys. Very good catch. Thank you so much. Knock something off its pedestal. That's why you're staying down there. What's my time looking like? Not great. Do I have enough time to squeeze in another Gravis Marine? I feel like I do. Then Gravis Marine, and then we can wrap it up. Oh my god, right. I forgot. We could also do the basing for these boys, which might actually be a better thing to do, because that'll just finish them. I actually need you. And to get the colors I needed, what was it, this? Yeah. Dirtier green. Introduce that. There we go. I didn't even cut up damn vines. Is that what I was using? Yeah. Give me the rest of this, actually. That's the first one. Then give me this much. Yeah. That should be more than enough for the second one. Completely forgot. I was able to find some Citadel mini vines for basing, so I've been using those for the jungle bases. sure that settles in fine. Get it off. Apologies, just whispering to myself. Some keeps sticking to me. It's gosh darn leftover glue, and I know it. Alright, yes, that's for these two. Nope. Go. That. Give him. Nah, he's not gonna stick into that. Probably like that. Like a side profile through the shrub. It's right there. Spot for him. Let that harden. Let's get this over to this guy. Also forgot I might want to cover the entirety of the dirt that's being used. There's no brown spots. There we go. It's too light. A little bit darker. I don't think this is gonna mix well. Maybe it's thinned out. So, yeah, that works. Actually, you know what? It makes it better if I just trim it more. There we go. Okay, so for this boy, yeah, I'm probably gonna have him step onto the branch. Just positioned like that. So like stepping onto the branch, maybe. He's got a raised foot right here, so either right there or right there, I think would be good. I'll probably place this right here. That's just a little extra log, extra twig, I guess. There. There we go. 2 setups. We'll let those harden. And you know what? I can actually take the time to tweak him a bit while that hardens. This way, both Death Troopers will be done. And then I'll only have to worry about doing the basing for that boy. Does he? Yes, it does. Okay. Just for me, that little bit. It's just an extra bit of silver for our lovely trooper specialist. And for you, I gotta go back to what we had over here. Most likely just clean up for now, because I'm not delving too deep into you. I won't forget the pauldrons. Okay, we'll tidy up. Maybe we can finish these boys up now. quick leaves, quick leaves. There we go. Then I can quickly hit them over with a highlight of the lighter green. I'm actually off center, son of a bitch. Hey. Wow, this camera kind of sucks for showing what I did. Son of a bitch. A little bit more light for it. It's just higher green streaks for it, so it pops out. It's not a straight bland green. boy. And final point is you. Should start turning this glue stick into a stress ball. How often I gotta press it. And you're gonna fall over like this. Oh, careful. Hopefully he stays like that. Look at that beautiful boy in his little jungle landscape. Please stay like that. I would much rather prefer you stay like that. Stop. Cease. Silence. There we go. I hate it here. Couldn't have one thing. Oh, did you not even get that line? I didn't want you to have too much. Alright. How about right there? Leg cool with that. Come on now. Seriously? It's still shifting? Alright, maybe I just leave it alone. Leave it alone, let it harden. Press down at the point I need it to be pressed down. That's it. It was pressing down on something not stationary. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. And let's get to this. Didn't want that much green, but that's fine. Actually covers it, so it works out. Go. You. Blue. Come on. actually needs a good sized droplet, apparently. Right on top of this wood pile and right here. Let's see if I can't hold this. No, you're not gonna hold. Come on. Okay. Hopefully, those two hold. I would like to show them, but I'm afraid they're going to fall. As always, we have our Picasso of everything that was used that day. And also, thankfully speaking, the Empire side of Shatterpoint is done. Or half of it. Half of my Empire side of Shatterpoint is done. I can start cleaning up all this. Actually, no, I have to save it because there's black metal in here. And unfortunately, I do have to call it a night because I wake up early. But again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I want to try and start earlier in the future. Again, that's just me getting more accustomed to my new work schedule. Hopefully I'll be able to start way earlier. You guys can come in, watch more, we can paint more, or what I would also like to try and do is play more games. I've been painting a lot and I need to spice it up as to not hit burnout again, which is what happened. Problem is, I don't want to have to just stream Space Marine 2 just because that's the game I feel invested in at the point, and all the other games that I'm currently invested in just grinding out is either gacha games, which are just kind of whatever, or like super old games. I'll do a whole play-by-play, but I think at that point it's just a matter of finding something that I can latch onto that would also be very nice to stream and not too boring. I'm a little bit of a meh guy sometimes, but thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, consider leaving a follow. Excuse me. Lets you know when I go live. Thanks to that new schedule thing, you'll be lucky to know I'll go live Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Definitely will change in the future. I plan to open up more days, and I'll be posting that down into the Discord, which you can also find. We send memes to each other there, our own hobby picks to show what we're talking about. It doesn't have to be just miniature painting. It can also be maybe some actual like digital art or something like that. Just general little hobby stuff. But thank you guys so much again. Have a good night.